being able to be physically active and all this stuff, but once life got in the way, it really just kind of had to step back for you,
Yes, that's right, man. That's just basically, that's kind of what happened. Yeah.
Okay. So in terms of anything else that, has been, that's, that you really want to achieve, what else is it that you want to achieve besides the physical? Is there anything else?
Like I might want to compete. So eventually, may want to compete. I want to eat better, other than the physical, like the training aspect. I want to get my eating better, because I know from back then too, doing it before, that's a big part of it.
Right.
So get way more disciplined with my eating, and yeah, I want to have, like I told you, energy. I want to my activity. I want to definitely eat more, and flexibility too. I want to do more, because stretching, days where you sore from working, I know from before experience that stretching definitely helps. It's something I can do, and it makes me more mobile. Right now I'm not very mobile, and I have pains, certain movements. Like it's not any injury, it's just doing lack of being able to bend down sometimes, and so definitely get more, I guess more ability to move. My motion in my joints would help, definitely help.
Oh, okay. So you brought up the fact that you want to get your eating habits, back to normal. You really want to be physically active again, and especially the main thing that you really stood out is you want to compete again. In terms of your eating, tell me about your current eating right now. How is your diet going as of right now?
I eat some healthy food. Like my wife cooks a good bit, but I still sometimes we buy out. I don't plan and control how much I eat, so maybe I eat too much some days. And over time, recently I've been eating a little bit more better, but I'm not sure of the amounts. Like I'm pretty sure I'm eating too much. And some healthy, like maybe half and half healthy, half healthy, half junk, and even the bad half junk is. I'm pretty sure that's pretty bad.
Yeah, understandable. Okay, so so what I got from this is basically you're eating some healthy food, which that's good, to start and whatnot. You tend to buy out more though. You don't really plan how much you eat. So and the best thing about it is you acknowledge that it's not good, and that's something that I'm happy to hear. That you're acknowledging your barriers. You're acknowledging that that's something that needs to change and whatnot. That's something that's really good for you. Also, in terms of being physically active, are you physically active at all?
Not much. The only thing I can think of is I walk, run. My kids is the only thing that keep me active, and then I have no energy to be that active, right? So just trying to run around and play with them sometimes. And other than that, like I drive to work. I work right now. I work at like a accounting job, so I'm sitting down all the time. Then I drive back home. I don't have to work like back when I stopped training. I had to work 2 jobs. Now I only have to work 1 job, but sometimes a little bit longer hours. Sometimes 10, sometimes 10. Sometimes it's 8, but sometimes it's 10, 12 hours just sitting. And then I don't really do anything at work. I don't have to walk anywhere. I drive. I'm home. And then when I come home, I don't do anything much. I eat. I just hang out with my family. Sometimes I'll play with my kids, but sometimes I just have to be there with them and don't have to run around. They just run around me. And then the only time I'm actually active is with my kids, and that's about it. So I don't really think that's a good thing, but definitely have to work on that.
Okay, so what I got from what you just said is that you're not really active, but your kids do make you have some physical activity, with them running around and them being kids, which is fairly good and whatnot. That's still a step, like I said before, but you work 8 hours, sometimes 10 hours, which when you get home you're fairly tired. You don't really want to do much. You tell me that sometimes you are home with the kids, but sometimes you don't really have to run around. So I'm guessing it might be, you know, doing other things or with their toys or with their games. You know, usually what kids do. Also, you told me that you don't walk to work. You usually drive. You know, understandable for where you're coming from.